Hey coaches, welcome to the Football Coaches Corner first ever quick clinic. We hope that you enjoy. Please subscribe to our website for great football content, footballcoachescorner.com, or you can listen to us on iTunes and Spotify with our podcast, or tune into some great content and conversation at our Twitter at FB Coaches Corner. Please email us at fbcoachescorner@gmail.com if you have any questions or suggestions about any quick clinic or just football topics in general. We hope you enjoy. So today's quick clinic, we're just going to briefly touch on the three-man snag concept. This is a very intricate concept that we'll probably dive into a little bit later in deeper content and context. But for right now, just briefly how we run it and a couple variations off of it that we think you can really enhance your passing game, especially out of a trips formation. So looking right here, any way you can get to trips, whether it be a three-receiver look, tight end, twins, or a two-back, twins look, this concept can be used. So, a lot of teams are using a cloud coverage to combat cover three to take away bubble or any sort of flood combination, and Snag does a really good job of help handling that. So our snag concept comes from number one. He is taught that he's going to find the D-gap defender and he is going to sit right at that player and just work around him to put him in conflict. Number two is working vertical for 8 yards before giving a head fake inside and coming out high at 25 on the corner route. And number three, strong, whether that be a tight end, a running back, or a receiver, he's working to the flats, trying to gain ground and reach 2 yards at the sideline. That's his landmark. So again, we're stretching you vertical with the corner route and horizontally with the flat route. And then this snag concept is going to sit right inside in case this flat player is getting depth to the hook curl area, or he widens with the flat route, the arrow. And then to the backside, we've got snag and we've got swing here. A great man beater as well as great goal line concept. This outside receiver, again, is aiming for the D-gap player. If the corner trails him, then we're going to throw that swing route. If no one trails him, then it really depends on if this wheel pushes. But again, we're going to look that side, or we'll tell the quarterback to look that side if we see something in the game plan. So quarterback's read is really simple. If the corner sits, then our eyes go immediately to that corner route, and that's where we want to throw the football. If for some reason he falls down or we feel hesitant about that, he can throw him flatter if that safety is really tight to him. And if he feels uncomfortable about that, then his eyes come down to the snag route. If the sand carries or if he widens, then that snag route will be wide open. If the corner decides to bail, whether it be like a three-roll or he just misses an assignment and he bails, then our eyes immediately go to our flat player. Does he run with the arrow to leave our snag open, or does he hold on the snag route to leave our arrow open? So that's the way we read that. Again, very simple way to read that, but it's a great concept to get and to beat that cloud coverage. A couple variations of that is we will tag a post. We'll call it snag Y post. And again, this is to combat if the free safety has seen the corner route 2 or 3 times in the game and he widens, then we're going to take advantage of that and we're going to get to the middle of the field and exploit that part of the defense. Again, read stays the same on the weak side and the strong side. And then the last variation that we use is a glance post by the single receiver. So if we're getting some cover 3 or if teams are trying to roll at the last minute to take away this D-gap, and he starts rolling down, then we're going to take advantage of this. Again, this is probably drawn too skinny. That route's really going to come out a little bit higher to help get away from this free safety. If we call the glance, we want to throw the glance. The quarterback's second progression off of that is if he gets the corner inside or if the bandit or weak side safety does drop off or they roll to it, then we're going to have this swing route as a number 2 option or a check down. Again, coaches, this was just a brief overview of the snag concept. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to comment on our YouTube channel. Go to Twitter and tag us at FB Coaches Corner, or you can shoot us an email at fbcoachescorner@gmail.com. So again, please visit our website find our podcast, and we hope to do many more of these. Thanks, coaches. Keep collaborating.